What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and today I lost a bunch of money in crypto, unfortunately. The whole market is down. Bitcoin dumped again. I almost sold my crypto yesterday, being like, man, I don't want to go through this dump. I really don't. I don't want all of my altcoins to lose a bunch of money. And then what happens? I lose like $300 in altcoins, a couple $100 in Bitcoin, and everything is looking horrible for me today in my crypto. And I'm sure it looks horrible for yours. We can look at this. Everything is down. I'm over $100 in loss on my polymath. Lost about $200 in Bitcoin. Lost $200 in internet computer price, and about $150 in News Cipher, which is actually over on Coinbase Pro, because I'm thinking about selling it. I don't want to go all the way back down to 29 cents on News Cipher. I haven't decided if I'm selling it yet or not at a loss of $100. I don't want, now why would I do that? Before we get in, we're actually talking about Algorand today. That is going to be the crypto that we are going to concentrate on, and it's actually doing amazing. But I want to show you why I might sell News Cipher, because I don't want to get stuck. Now let's look at the month. Okay, you see this right here? 28 cents. At the beginning of October, 29 cents, right? It went all the way up to $2.35. Wow, 10x'd in one day, like a couple minutes. This happened. And then it did nothing but dump the whole time. Started to go back up here and dumped harder. And just went down, up and down, up and down, up and dump. So I buy in and dump, like always. It's like whenever I buy into a crypto, they dump on me right away. It happened with the graph before I made the $2,200 profit. It dumped on me. It happened with AMP before I made a $100 profit, and then it blasted off after I got out of it. So, but why would I get out of this at $150 loss or 110, 15, whatever it was? Because I don't want it to go all the way back down to 28 cents. You know how much loss that would be if I end up riding this thing all the way back down to 29 cents? I mean, dude, this $1,500 that I had would turn into about $400. So I would lose over $1,100 doing that. It's not, I just don't know. I'm perplexed because it's done nothing but go down. It hasn't shown any signs of going back towards this top, which is why I got in the first place. I got in like right here thinking, hey, there could be like, you know, all altcoins are doing amazing right now. News Cipher is probably going to go back and, you know, either touch this top or even go higher. This is a crazy bull market. No. Not at all. They got me. I don't know why. Whenever I buy into a crypto, this happens and then it dumps. Almost. I mean, every time it dumps. It's just, do I hold through and get a profit at the end? I'm telling you, every time I buy a crypto, it dumps right away. That might be a tactic of the exchange. If you guys notice, right when you buy crypto, it always goes down. That's because of the way the exchange does it. When you buy it, they're basically pushing the price down. They want to push it down so that you're losing right away and they're winning. So that's what's happening here. And it starts to go back up, and then look. See that? It just tanks back down. And that's what keeps happening. It'll recover a little bit and then go farther down than it did before. See that? See what happened here? It went all the way down to 81, started to go back up, and now it's starting to go all the way back down to the 81 again. Because it's not having another pump. It's not, look at that. It's just down. Like all the way down. It just has no sign of going back up. So I think I need to get out of this before I absolutely just lose everything. I don't want to lose it all, man. Look at the support we have at 90, and then right here at 79.84. But that's not necessarily support, because it could just drop right past all of that. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get into Algorand because this is a major gainer right now. And I almost bought it $1.83. Oh, I'm so mad that I bought NuCypher instead of Algorand, guys, because this would have been a beautiful purchase at $1.83. It would have been 17 cents and then 25. That is 42 cents I would have gained in profit just right now. So I would have bought it $1.83, which was like kind of right here. This is where I was going to purchase. And nope, I decided against it. I'm like, well, nah. And then boom, skyrockets. So I'm just having a real hard time finding the right crypto. So this is what I was hoping NuCypher was going to do, is go back up and try to touch one of the previous highs before, like this one's trying to do. You know, at least going back up for it. But no. Do you see the difference? This one starts to go down. It's almost exactly like NuCypher, right? It starts to go down, but then has a big recovery and starts on its way back up. Why doesn't NuCypher do that? I mean, it's just like almost too perfectly messed up, man. You know what I mean? It's just like this one should be going back up now, right? This should be the bottom, and then we should see. No, I don't think so. I just don't. I don't know now. I did think so before. So, but Algorand has a lot of money in it right now, and it has a 4% annual percentage yield. So, be careful with crypto, guys, because a lot of the time they will do everything in their power to take your money. That's what, when the rich people got involved in crypto, it changed it. And so I know crypto's always been volatile and you could always lose money, but now even the trades you should have made money are getting manipulated and you don't make money now because they are pushing your price down. And they are making sure that only certain cryptos pump at a time. Now let's look. What is pumping and what's not pumping right now? Algorand. Okay, OMG is down a bunch. Cartesi's down a bunch just because it went up a bunch. Mana is still going up. Algorand is up, but look, UMA, Zen, everything else is down. Anchor's going up a little bit, but everything else is in the red. Not a good sign. So they trick us. Guys, remember when I was like, oh, it's a good sign some of the cryptos are doing really good? That was a trick. They trick you into thinking it is better than it is. And I don't like that. You know, I don't like, now I'm in a several $100 loss position on all my positions I just made on these altcoins. So I'm just wrecked. I got wrecked, for real. And it's not fun. I hope you don't get wrecked. Be careful. I hope you're in Algorand. If not, I would definitely look into the next dip, because it can even go higher than 255 where it went before. And I can see this actually going, let's look at the volume, 14 billion. Ooh, that's pretty high. And 1.7 billion volume. That is a high market cap. Wow. It could double though. I could see it doubling even to $5. So we could see a $30 billion market cap. That's going to be super high, but it could do it. Its popularity 15, annual percentage rate number 4. Unicorn status for CoinList after $100 million raise at 1.5 billion valuation. Oh. Okay, so those are the things about Algorand. A lot of the other crypto is suffering. I might think about selling my Polymath too, just so I don't, it's the same kind of thing. It had a major pump, and then it did kind of go back up right here. But then that's why I thought it was going to go up again. I was like, oh man, it made another attempt. I think it's going to go for it again. And it's done nothing ever since I bought it right here. It's done nothing but go down and dump on me again. It's like, why do I buy into these crypto and they just dump on me right away? It just sucks, you know what I mean? It's like, man, I don't get in this to lose hundreds of dollars in the first couple of days that I'm in the crypto. And then worry about this thing actually going on. I'm not as worried about this one. I don't know why. I'm not as worried about Polymath as I am NuCypher. Because look at Polymath's 1 year. Sitting up here at the 70s, 60s, 50s. We don't have that big of a fall from grace. Yeah, back down to 30, maybe that could be almost half of your money you lose only. So, and we have a lot of stops that help us to not get wrecked along the way. So, I'm going to keep Polymath. I don't know if I'm going to keep NuCypher, honestly, because I just showed you why. I mean, it's just ridiculous, honestly. It's done nothing but dump. I don't even know why I thought it could possibly go back up to 235. Just because what everything else was doing in the bull market, I think. If we actually go in and look at like IOTEX, let's go into. Okay, let's try IOTEX, and I'll show you what I mean, kind of. Now, oh wow, look at this guy skyrocketing now. But here, I'll show you what I mean. See all of these ups and downs like these have? Bam, up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's what I was kind of hoping would happen with NuCypher. At least some kind of up and down during this bull market, because it was happening with tons of cryptos. They were just skyrocketing up, and that's what NuCypher did. It skyrocketed up and then back down. So I thought, hey, it could possibly happen again, right? IOTEX did it. You know, a few other cryptos did it. Mana, all those other cryptos. Let's see. NuCypher did it itself. Polymath did it itself. So why wouldn't they do it again, man? Come on. And then they didn't, and they dumped. And it's disheartening, man, because I do all this research. I put so much time and effort into this, and it doesn't matter. It's like no matter how much I prepare, no matter how much I study, no matter how much, whatever I do, it's not enough. It's not enough. For some reason, it's just not enough. And I almost don't know what to do at this point. I get to this point, and I'm losing a little bit of heart here, because I'm getting wrecked a lot. And when I get wrecked a lot, I don't do very well. I need to step back and get a win, man. You can't just always get wrecked, man. That is how people give up, is when they get wrecked every time without a win, ever. So I can't deal with that right now. I need a win. I need a win. So come on. You know, let's get crypto together. I mean, everything dumped on me all the way from 71 up here, all the way down to 63 cents, 64 now. It's like, why? I mean, what did I do to get dumped on like this? Like, why is the crypto that I choose dumping on me? Why couldn't, you know, these have stayed up with mana? Why couldn't the crypto that I chose go up 15% even though everything else is going down? Now, Algorand isn't a metaverse coin. Why is Algorand pumping? There's no reason. Because I didn't buy into it, man. That's stupid, but yeah. So you guys just got to be careful. Crypto is super volatile, and yeah, it's hard when you lose, guys. I don't like to lose money in crypto. This is not why I'm in it, and normally I just hold through. Guys, I'm not a FUD starter. This isn't FUD. This is actual, man, I don't want to lose more money. And I know this video seemed like a little bit of FUD at the beginning and kind of threw like, oh man, crypto sucks, it just dumps on me. No, but guys, these cryptos that I'm talking about could really dump and make me lose a lot of money. So that's why I'm like, man, if you guys are in these cryptos with me, you need to start thinking about getting out of NuCypher. I'm sorry. I think everybody should get out of NuCypher. Get the heck out of there. Because I think it's going to dump hard. Now, there's a chance that it could pump still. That's why I hate crypto. It's like, man, I got in it because I thought it was going to pump. And then when you think something's going to pump and all it does is dump on you, I mean, how can you still have faith in that? It's almost impossible to have faith in something that never works. Like, your plan, it didn't work. Your plan got wrecked by obviously somebody with a lot more money than you. And my theory on what happened the other day with crypto, with Bitcoin, with everything, is that a country did this. My theory is that a country dumped Bitcoin. Like a big country. Not El Salvador, not Panama or any of those third world countries, or it's a first world country that did this. Okay? You see what happened right here? It dumps from 67,000 all the way down to 60. Okay, well, it goes from, 67, 68, all the way down to 66. And then the lowest point right here, it goes to about 65, not quite 65, okay, 66.3. And then all the way up to 69 and immediately dumps afterwards. That's a country buying Bitcoin. The only one that can move the price like that at this point in the game and make it drop and then pump all the way to 69,000 and then dump like that is a country. That would take about $500 billion to move the market like that and have it dump like that. Now, I can't tell you exactly how I calculated that, but those are my calculations, that it took about $500 billion to move the market that much right now at this point, at this price. With the volume, with the market cap at 1.2 trillion, it would take at least $500 billion to move that market. Almost half of the market cap. So yeah, someone with a lot of money manipulated Bitcoin. And see, why did we not go back up right here? This should have been a nice recovery. We had a nice recovery because this is a country that did it. And they want to push it down so that they can buy more. What they did is they pushed it down, bought it, sold up here. That's why it dumped. So what they did is they put 500 million in and it raised it all the way to 69,000. And then they took 600 billion out. So they turned 500 billion like into 600 billion real quick and then sold immediately. And then they probably caused all of that by doing that. It took a while for it to all catch up. I even thought, I was like, man, I should probably sell out right here because I think it might even dump again. I just had that thought. I was like, nah, maybe it'll go back up. We're in a bull market. You always follow your gut. It dumped again. So I only lost like $200-300 in Bitcoin, 250 or actually 278, 272. Okay, well, it's changed now. 267, 266 is how much I lost. So that sucks. And then I lost 110 in Polymath, and then I lost, probably about 150 on New Cipher. So not very good. I should have bought Algorand at $1.83 because if I would have bought Algorand at $1.83, I would be sitting at a nice 224 right now in the profit. Or if I would have bought it, it could have tanked too. You never know, because every time I buy into a crypto, it tanks first. So I probably would have bought right here at $1.83 and it would have tanked down. That would have been my luck right here. So I probably would have bought right there. And then it would have went all the way down to like, $1.78 and then all the way back up. But I still would have been in the profit. I'm just having bad luck in crypto, man. I do all my research. I do all my due diligence. But it's just luck sometimes. It's the timing, the luck, and just things out of your control. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!